So here we have the Mini Convertible on an 11 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some of the controls on the inside of it from there. From the outside though, you can see that it's a two-door car, of course, with those black alloy wheels. We're going to start off inside the boot area first of all. As we approach the back of the car, you can see we have those 50-50 split folding rear seats, and given the size and nature of the car, a decent amount of boot space as well. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in, and as I mentioned, we'll run through some of the controls. Now that we've done a full circle of it though, you can see it's in lovely condition the whole way around. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. In the centre there, first of all, you can see the rev counter, the digital readout for the speedometer, the total miles for this car, which are 76,938. You can change information displayed directly above that by pressing a button on the end of the indicator stalk. Also in that section, it will show you what gear this car is in. It's an automatic, so we are in park at the moment. So the left-hand side of that dial, we have the open-ometer, which will show you how long in any given period of time the roof has been open for. We'll open the roof in a minute when I show you how the roof works, and I'll come back to this open-ometer so you can see what I mean. Backing out to the steering wheel, on the left-hand side we have our phone controls, and on the right-hand side cruise control. Over in the centre we then have the main screen for the car. So up on here is where you'll pair your phone, so that you can use those controls on the steering wheel. It's also where you can access your satellite navigation. All the movement I'm making on the screen there is being done using this dial just here, which rotates. It pushes down. It also moves up, down, left, and right as well, which will become useful within certain menus. You can go back to the home screen from there. So we've got satellite navigation. We have the telephone. We have, of course, got radio in this car. And as you can see, that is DAB, AM, and FM radio that we have available. CD player and multimedia, so obviously we have a CD player, which you can see just there. We've then got external devices you can plug in, so they include USB input, Bluetooth audio, and auxiliary input as well. Of course, you have the main speedometer here and the fuel gauge as well. CD player and the volume for the stereo as we work our way down. We then have climate control, so you can adjust the temperature and fan speed in the car, the direction the air is being distributed in. The air conditioning is on when that light shows, so that's off. Back on again, or hit auto. The car will now maintain the temperature you've asked for by taking full control of the fan speed and direction of the air. You can override that whenever you wish to. We have a heated driver's seat with 3 different heat settings, and the same over here for the passenger side. We have our driver electric window, passenger electric window, rear electric windows, deadlock so you can lock and unlock the car doors, and front and rear fog lights there as well. The gear lever for the fully automatic gearbox, and the controls I went through just a moment ago. The last thing I'm going to show you is the roof working, which essentially is done with this button just here. So if we pull that button back, the first thing that happens is a small section of the roof opens, kind of equivalent to a sunroof. Press the button again and the windows will all go down, and then of course, as you can see, the roof will begin to fold back. If you keep your finger on the button, the windows will go back up again, as you can see, but of course you can do those down again if you want to. And now lastly, if we come back to the openometer, you can see there that we've got a time of 45 minutes that the roof has been open since this was last reset. It will count the hours with lights that come on within that section just there. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car for yourself and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at Glenbourne's. We'd love to hear from you soon.